push, pull, push, pull. Everything in life is push, pull. What am I talking about? This is kind of a broad subject. I'm going to attempt to rein myself in to keep it nice and focused. But this is kind of a big subject. Everything in this universe, as crazy as that may sound, is, well, if you've been around the channel for a bit, you'll know it's dualistic, that life is dualistic, meaning polar, bipolar in the sense we have positives, we have negatives, we have love, we have hate, we have good, we have fear, da, 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 da. You get the idea. Now, everything in life is push-pull. What I mean by that is it doesn't just apply to positive, negative, light, dark. It's literally in every single thing. There will, masculine, feminine. What else can I think of? In the moment, I don't know. That dynamic exists in every level of life and existence. For example, if you take life down to a smaller level, and we're talking about chemistry, acid, base. Acids are aggressive. They chew away at your tissues, at your cells. They will essentially eat you away. That sounds horrific, and it is. It's also true. Acids, mind you, I'm not talking about healthy acids. I'm talking about acids getting out of control within our system, or acid in general. It's a corrosive. Its job, I guess you could say, is to destruct, to deconstruct, to dismember, to dismantle, to chew up, to eat, to etc. You get the idea. Now, on the other hand, alkalinity, which is, again, sort of an opposite, if you will, to acidity, which chews, alkalinity builds and nurtures and revitalizes and rejuvenates, restores, replenishes. Wow, these are great words. Thank you, Spirit. And the reason I wanted to talk about that is simply because it's in everything. And what I've lately a lot on the channel, I've been speaking about how duality and polarity has been really, really, really present in my life. High highs, low lows, the same day, or within the same hour, in the same moment. And that sounds crazy. Literally, like, just a weird, for example, right? And kind of extreme weird though. I'll be like driving down the road, having an incredible experience in the highest vibes, turn my head and see like a horrific, accident, or an animal is dead or something like that, terrible, like life, death, right there, what's the word? Juxtaposed? That's what I was looking for. Thank you again. And I find that fascinating, to be honest. And so the reason I wanted to make a video about it, because on some level it's kind of like, well, duh, we have polarity, yin yang, masculine, feminine, blah, blah, blah. There's no like, I can't pin this down to, oh, I wanted to make the video because this. I simply wanted to share this because it's been impactful, because you may reach a point in your awakening where this polarity, this duality is happening really rapidly. Like I said, it may reach a point where, like me, you're experiencing the ability to learn to hold space for both a very traumatic event in a negative sense and a very amazing event at the same time. And I guess I wanted to share it because it's a really strange experience, quite frankly. If I'm just being honest, it's bizarre, because you'll be there, for example, bawling your head off with gratitude, not sad, and like turn your head and see something that is tragic. I don't know that I can't think of any very specific examples in this moment, but the polarity really will, as you begin to awaken more and more and more, and you become more and more present in each and every single waking moment, you will notice the push-pull. You will notice. It's what you notice becomes more obvious, I guess, perhaps. You will notice the polarity more, maybe, is what it is. You become more attuned to, more aware of that there is this dynamic polarity. Wow, I wouldn't have thought of those words. Spirit's really helping me out on this one, guys. Side note is, I'm just going to add, I don't know where this whole like semi-channeling thing that's been happening in my videos is going. I wanted to share that it is happening. So if like in some of these videos, I break into essentially channeling messages, welcome to the show that is my life these days. Hi, you're there with me. We're experiencing it together. I don't know where it's going. I just know it's happening. So there's liable to be other messages along with these messages what I mean is, the titles of my videos may not be the entire content of the video, so just have that awareness. At any rate, push-pull is present in everything, and what I wanted to, I suppose, invite you in this video is to embrace that, to understand that, for example, if you're going through an excruciatingly really tough time, which I recently did actually, even though it may not have looked externally like I was. I've been going through some hard stuff lately, and I am also really freaking happy and things are going really freaking well at the same time. And it is honestly, guys, really weird to physically feel this. It is. It's a strange experience. So I wanted to share that if you're going through these, if you're learning to, for lack of a better word, adjust to these things, if you're training your body, oh, this feels like this is what this happens, you're not alone. And I'm right there with you, and I'm excited to experience this. Like, things are changing a lot for me, and the push-pull of the universe is something that now I'm working in flow with, and it's so liberating. It's so nice to not have to feel like you are at someone's mercy, like you are living your life because X person wants you to become an author, and Y person wants you to become this, and Z person wants, it's so liberating to be free of, like, to allow yourself to be free of what anyone else thinks that you should be, do, act, any of it. Let yourself be your authentic self. And what will resonate with you will be your own truth. Like, you will find it. What feels good will feel good to you. And those things are the things you should do more of, barring they're not harming anyone. So understand that life is a very interesting mishmash of negatives and positives. And so I want to leave this on an encouraging note to let you know that, again, if you are in a challenging moment, it is not going to be forever. And for all you know, the cliche statement that you could turn the corner and don't give up before the miracle is really true. Before you know it, you could literally just turn around and boom, the whole situation is different and becomes a blessing. So I invite you to not overlook anything in your life, to notice all of the things, to become more aware. And as I said, more present and calm, and to also, just as a side addition, to add intention to what it is that you're doing. Because when you sit down, say beforehand, to create a video, and you say, for example, just an example, divine, please bless me with the clarity to bring through the messages that the people that I'm making this video for need to hear, or something like that, whatever suits you. And the creation that you produce as a result of declaring what your intentions are is so much more powerful and potent. And I wanted to share that aspect of the push-pull, and to invite you and encourage you to know that you have this power. You can utilize the flow. I don't know why that emphasis was so weird on my syllables there. You can use this energy to your benefit. I speak a lot about turning your mind into an ally and things of that nature. So understand that you are literally your own best friend, and you should fall in love with yourself every day. And don't let me should on you. What you will know what is right for you to do. And I really invite you wholeheartedly to explore what that is and what those things are that really light you up, that really excite you, to get excited about your life. Because I used to live in a space of, quite honestly, not being although I'm a happy-go-lucky person, I wasn't living my life from a happy place. I was living from a place of lack. I was living from a place of feeling like I have comparisons, less than this person, more than that person, blah, 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 blah. None of it's worth it. You are literally here to be your exact version, to grow through the lessons that you will grow through, to learn the things you will, to bring the gifts that you have, whether that's comedy like me, or goofiness and weirdness, or anything else. Life is too short not to be yourself. Embrace the push-pull. Understand that exists with every single thing. Doesn't mean you're broken, doesn't mean you won't get through it. Everything will pass, and everything is ultimately unfolding for your highest, greatest good. I want to share with you a quick little saying that one of my mentors gifted, not directly to me, but to many, many people. And I want to pass it along because it's beautiful. I believe the phrase, and feel free to onboard this, is everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario. And I invite you to take that on as a mantra, because as goofy as it may seem, it's also unbelievably helpful. I started off, like I said, that's why I turned it into this goofy song, because it helps me to stay light about it. And it's also very, very meaningful and impactful, hilariously to me. Yes, me doing a little song and dance and saying, everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario, actually builds momentum and actually does things in your reality. So understand that sometimes your goofiness is your power. So I don't want to make this too much longer. I hope this has benefited you in some way. If you know anyone else that would help, please do share the video with them, because That would really help out me as well. Subscribe, as it is totally free and also really helps me out to get the message out to those people who need to hear this medicine, and there are a lot of them out there. So thank you for helping me in that endeavor. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support, help, or coaching, reach out to me at this email address, and it would be my absolute pleasure to serve you. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day or night whenever you are seeing this. Namaste, much love, and I will see you, beautiful cats, in the next video. Bye. Let me take a second to just see if I can remember the exact wording. You know, like, and I, but it's like, what? Let yourself be your authentic self. I'd be willing to bet I'm not a betting girl, but if I were, everything is working out. Best case scenario. Everything is working out. Best case scenario.